Welcome to this explainer. The geopolitical chessboard is heating up fast between the US, China, and Iran. So, how does a Middle East military clash connect to Pacific diplomacy? Let's dive right in. Well, a shifting US administration is actually bringing these covert, hidden alliances right into the spotlight. The spark? A US Air Force F-15 was recently shot down over Iran, triggering massive evacuations. CBS reports that jet was likely hit by Chinese-made shoulder-launched missiles supplied straight to Iran. Making things worse, China allegedly provided early warning radar designed specifically to track U.S. stealth aircraft. This goes way back. Commentators claim China actually helped kickstart Iran's ballistic missile and nuclear programs.
But weapons are just one piece of the puzzle. A massive hidden shadow fleet allegedly bankrolls this. The economic scale here is mind-blowing. 90% of all Iranian oil exports flows straight to China. On the flip side, this illicit trade allegedly makes up 40% of China's total oil imports. To move that much oil, they use a literal shadow fleet of roughly 1,500 aging ships. The result? An estimated 90 million barrels of Iranian oil discreetly smuggled out of the Middle East. The playbook is pretty simple. They load old ships in Iran, turn off their trackers, and sail east. Next, they do risky ship-to-ship transfers out at sea, totally masking and relabeling the oil's origin. Now relabeled as Malaysian, these ships head to China completely untracked, easily bypassing strict U.S. sanctions. So with all these lines being crossed, how exactly is the U.S. Department of Defense responding? Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is actually pushing for open military communication with China to prevent any miscalculations. But, this desire for dialogue heavily contrasts with America's super strict red line on Taiwan. Hegseth made the U.S. stance crystal clear. Taiwan simply does not belong to China, period. Commentators say this echoes 1995, when U.S. carrier groups deployed to successfully deter Chinese expansion toward Taiwan. We're seeing a crazy balancing act here. Covert Middle East maneuvers versus very open Pacific diplomacy. With proxy conflicts spanning the globe, how will these powers navigate such an incredibly volatile future?